Hi, I'm Andrea of Zeeuwse, and today we are going to prepare a Dutch sweetbread called Zeeuwse bolussen. And that bread, it's sweet of course, and it's got a crunchy sugar cinnamon topping. And it's very easy to prepare, so let's start.
In a small bowl, mix 1 cup of sugar, about 200 grams, with 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Mix until it's very well blended. Then take a bowl and add 1 egg size M. Add 1/4 stick of butter, unsalted, that's about 60 grams, at room temperature. Add 2 3/4 cup of flour or 350 grams, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, that's about 8 grams, and 7/8 cup of milk, lukewarm, that's about 210 milliliters, and mix for about 2 minutes. Then take 3/4 teaspoon of salt and sprinkle it on top of the dough. Knead further for about 10 minutes until you get a smooth and elastic dough.
The rising process is what makes the Zeeuwse bolussen so special, because you use your oven and not as a heating source, but you use them as a steam cabin. You put your dough into the oven and on the bottom you take a casserole dish and you fill it with hot water, and the steam will make the dough rise and keep the air moist.
Put a heat-proof oven dish on the bottom of the oven and pour 1 cup, about 250 milliliters of boiling water into it. Place your dough on a baking tray or let it stand in the bowl and slide it into the oven. Close the oven door and leave the dough to rise for 15 minutes. Take the dough out of the oven and divide it into 10 equal pieces. Roll each piece into a string of about 6 inches, 15 centimeters. Roll that string through the sugar-cinnamon mixture and put it back on the baking sheet, which is lined with baking paper. Empty the oven dish and pour 1 cup, 250 milliliters of new boiling water into the oven dish. Place it again on the bottom of the oven. Now close the oven door and leave the dough to rise again for about 15 minutes. Remove the dough rolls from the oven and roll them out further until you have approximately 12 inches long strings. That's about 30 centimeters. Roll the dough again through the sugar-cinnamon mixture. Shape each strand into a bolus form by rolling the dough around 3 fingers and secure it in the middle. Place your boluses on the baking sheet. Put the baking sheet into the oven, empty the oven dish and pour 1 cup, 250 milliliters of boiling water into a bowl. And let the boluses rise for 35 minutes. Now remove the boluses from the oven and place them under a tea towel while you preheat the oven to 480 degrees Fahrenheit or 250 degrees Celsius.
Well, the bolussen are ready to be baked in the oven.
After 20 minutes of preheating, fill the oven dish with 1 cup, 250 milliliters of boiling water. Bake the bolussen in the middle of the oven for 6 minutes. Then take those sweetbreads out of the oven and turn them right away and let them cool further.
Zeeuwse bolus is ready to be eaten, and I'm going to try it first. It's airy and it's got a caramelized sugar cinnamon layer on top. It's really delicious. This recipe is not for 8 Zeeuwse bolussen, But if you're in need for more, you can go to my website. It's got a great calculator which will do the scaling for you. And I'm going to serve this with a cup of coffee and enjoy it. Bye!